Daddies is a rowdy, horny, violent podcast for grown-ups. Content warnings can be found in the episode description.
Welcome to Dungeons and Daddies, a non-BDSM podcast about daddies, roleplay, and leather goods. Thanks so much, by the way, to everyone who has left iTunes reviews or tweeted at us at Dungeons and Dads. It helps get the word out and is very encouraging for a brand new podcast like this one to see that kind of response from all you folks. So thank you so much for everyone who's written in the past couple of weeks. I'm Freddie Wong, and I play Glenn Close, a rock and roll cover band dad / bard. And a fun fact about Glenn.
Glenn is pretty bummed out that his Wonderwall rendition didn't work out the way that he hoped it would. Because normally it works every time, at least in his life.
Me.
I'm Matt Arnold, and I play Daryl Wilson, a stay-at-home sports dad who has come into his own as a barbarian, and he's beginning to think he might miss his wife more than she misses him.
I'm Will Campos. I play Henry Oak, Granola Burke, Bernie Bro, vegan dad. And fun fact about Henry, boy, oh boy, did he find a use for them condoms. I knew they were going to come in handy. They are on my fingers to protect me from the weird druid stuff that I don't understand what is happening to me that is happening by flying out my fingers. So I've got condoms on my hands.
Hey, what's up? I'm Beth May. I play Ron Stampler, emotionally restrained stepfather, crying internally all the time, sustaining internal damage from cringing emotionally at every moment. Fun fact about Ron, he does not have any leg hair.
Oh, dear.
Like medically or by choice?
One of each.
See, the left, it's medical.
Okay.
But the right, it's for fun.
You got to
right.
even him out. He's not going to be some sort of pervert with
It's
one.
like gluten-free on the right and celiac on the left.
Oh, my God. I'm Anthony Birch. I'm your daddy master, and I was 100% certain that we were going to get kind of gay. I was not 100% certain it would happen in literally the very first episode.
Welcome to episode 2, The Ties That Bind.
Okay, so we're not going to do traditional XP awards. I'm just going to do milestone-based leveling. So instead of giving you guys XP for doing the dad jokes, I'm going to instead give you inspiration, which if you don't know what it is, it means whenever you want to, you can spend it to get advantage on a roll, which means you roll 2 dice and take the better rather than the lesser of the 2 rolls.
I feel like you're hurting the star student after he gets the A+ in the class, and like, okay, well, now we're going to grade the papers this way.
Did
like,
you not make a dad joke, spend the thing, and then do another dad joke so you could do it again later in the episode?
Yeah.
I still don't know how it works, actually, after hearing that, because I wasn't paying
Just
attention.
do a dad joke, and other people will be harmed around you, but you'll get a benefit later on.
This is great. Very method.
So you now know where all of your children presumably are. Which one or ones would you like to go for first?
My children. I'm just going to put that out there. I have 2 children, so they're both in the same space. So that's fractionally, we can rescue the most amount of the children first, which seems like the most efficient, just if I'm being completely objective about it.
If you lose one, it matters less.
That's true. That's a good idea there, Henry. I just like to think that we won't go for my kid first. Because if we find my kid, I will have to eat his skin.
I think we could use a little bit more time to maybe suss out what's going on there and maybe a way out of the dumb curse that he got us into.
Yeah, I'm okay with Will's. I mean, like, I feel like...
Who's?
Sorry.
Who's Will?
Henry. Oh, Henry. I feel like your kids are cool. Cause
I want to know more about this Will guy. He sounds pretty cool if you're willing to rescue his kids.
I'm just saying I think my kid's going to be just fine. He usually, figures stuff out, so I'm not too worried about my boy.
I know for a fact that Terry Jr. is better off without me.
No, Terry Jr., that was weird. When you called him, he seemed pretty unfazed.
Yeah, but I don't want to talk about feelings.
Okay, so, I believe my 2 beautiful boys, Lark and Sparrow, are in a place called, let me get the list out here again, and I pull it out of my pocket. Neverwinter. Sounds like we should pack our shorts, boys.
Everybody take a D4 of damage. No. I have no... You can't do 2 in a row. You're killing me.
The only thing I would like to say is Daryl Wilson did not take that as a joke, and he instantly opened the back and pulled out...
Some cargo shorts.
Yeah, some shorts.
I have 2 hit points, please, God. Oh,
He
Freddie.
took 4.
So what is that?
Well, yeah, what does this mean?
Okay. So basically what happens is that as the pure psychic force of the dad joke enters your brain in a fit of self-preservation just shuts itself off and you fall unconscious to the ground for a moment.
Okay.
Oh! I don't know if that was the joke or all the drugs he's been taking since we've been here, but I think Glenn's down for the count.
Back away. I know what to do. I pull out, Daryl Wilson pulls out a first aid kit. Henry, why don't you prop his head up, buddy?
I prop his head up.
Do we have healing stuff?
Yeah, basically because you brought the first aid kit in, we're gonna treat that like it's a healing potion, and you can just do a medicine check on him. Or
You know what, boys? You know what we should do? We should just sleep for as long as it takes to get all of our HP back.
you could take a long rest at an inn, yeah, if you want to.
I think maybe we should sleep one off. It sounds like old Glenn here has had one too many. Maybe we can just carry him over to a local inn and we can all tuck in for the night. I'm pretty bushed from all that fighting and kissing I did.
The rooms, are they double rooms or single rooms? How many beds in a room?
Do we have gold? Well, we don't have any currency for what this world is.
I'm willing to pay whatever it takes.
I'm assuming they don't take Discover, which is all I carry. That's my Diners Club card. So
you're a time traveler from 1997.
By the way, I love the idea that you guys are like weakened and burning at me across.
This seems like a pretty old-timey kind of place. Like, back in, the day in Earth history, people I don't think really would have been fazed by someone carrying an unconscious man through the street.
That's fair. What's around us?
So around you is there's a weapon shop to your east. There is what looks to be a group of people just sort of screaming at something on the ground to the west, and then to the north there is pretty clearly what seems to be either a tavern or an inn or something that has a lot of like horses outside of it.
I kind of look over at the people screaming. Hey, what do you think's going on with that screaming over there?
Hey, Henry, you want to figure that out now, or do you want to bring Glenn and revive our nearly dead friend?
I'll catch up with you guys. I'm going to check out this screaming. That sounds like something we should be abreast of. I'll double back and find you though.
Why don't you roll perception?
Okay. I got a 3.
Okay. So you can't tell what it is from here. If you want to see what they're looking at, you're gonna have to like get in the crowd.
Ron, do you want to go over with our boy Henry?
Ron, I bet something really weird and fucked up is going on in this crowd. You want to check it out with me?
Actually, I'd like to stay with Glenn, just watching him sleep and thinking that must be nice.
I drop the body and I get away from Ron as quickly as possible, and I just start heading over with Henry. I just leave Freddy's body on the floor.
I saunter up to Glenn and said, "It's just you and me now, buddy."
Okay, so when your body hits the flow, as it were, something gets rattled loose in your brain, and you regain consciousness. Not enough to get up, but you're kind of groggy.
Am I like 1 health?
You're at 1 health now.
Okay.
But you feel something different. Something has changed you. You don't know exactly what it is yet, but you can tell that something has changed.
Interesting.
But you're conscious enough to speak but not move.
Okay.
So I head over to the crowd.
I follow.
So you see a crowd of primarily humans kicking what seems to be nothing. Like you hear the sound of like impact of boot against flesh, but it seems like they're just kicking just the air. But you can hear a voice going like, stop, please, come on, you guys are being dicks, stop it.
Daryl Wilson's very excited. He thinks they're playing a sport, so I just jump into the center and I go, "What you boys playing? I want to play. I'm Daryl Wilson. What game is this?"
So when you jump into the center, do you jump in the center of like what they're kicking at, or like of the people?
Right next to them, not where they're kicking, because then I'd get kicked.
Okay, sure.
Yeah, but I'm talking to the two people kicking.
So a guy with a big old wart on his nose says, "A fucking neutral evil creature came into our town. We don't do kindly to people on the neutral evil alignment scale."
Hey, Henry, this sounds like one of your type of people. Why don't you come over and talk to them?
So you're just beating someone, but who are you beating? We don't see anyone.
Oh, you guys must be from Waterdeep.
Yes.
Yeah, you don't get all fairy dragons up in Waterdeep, I assume.
Fairy dragons?
Yeah, no, absolutely not. Those are totally normal. We've seen fairy dragons all the time, but not at Waterdeep, where we're from.
So your confusion is then explained by what? You seem to be very confused about the cloaked creature.
I apologize for my friend. He's low on glucose at the moment. We would love to know more about these fairy dragons.
So as you say that, the thing that they're kicking with a shimmer decloaks, and you see what is basically if it were standing and not crouched in the fetal position, it would be up to your hip in terms of height. It's blue and scaly and very bruised, and it's what is clearly to your eyes a small dragon. It has these brown bracelets around both wrists and one of its ankles, and it looks at you with the closest you can assume to what a dragon could do is sad puppy dog eyes. And it goes like, could you get them to stop? The people here are just very rude. Please make them stop.
Well, that ain't no football.
That's a
That's so astute, Matt.
Daryl, I think we should intervene here. You know, this seems like a kind of mob justice type of thing. And I know we're trying to get our sons back, but who are we to our sons if we don't lead by good example when they're not around?
Way ahead of you, buddy. I stand in front of the pimple nose guy or whatever and the dragon.
Okay.
I go, hey, stop.
Roll persuasion. Are you trying to be intimidating?
No, not intimidating.
That's how intimidating he is.
Yeah.
Not even try.
Yeah, go ahead and try persuasion.
That's a 7 plus minus 1 is a 6.
So he goes, no, and then goes back to kicking him.
Can I assist his role? Will
Yeah,
that
you can
help?
try. You can try again.
You probably start over.
You have to just try a different tack than what
Okay.
he tried.
All right. I come and I say, I'll lick any man in this crowd. I'll beat him to the ground.
Are you gonna lick us? Or are you gonna?
I mean that in an old-timey sense of licking as in fighting. But if I beat you, I'm going to lick your face.
All right. Roll intimidation.
13 plus 1, 14.
Can I assist him?
Yeah, go ahead.
And you better watch out because his licks are poisonous. He doesn't have any relatives anymore because he kept licking their faces and now they're all dead.
Now
like you'll be.
Now you got to roll bluff, and if you fail, you're gonna hurt his roll.
What's bluff?
Great, we're off to a great
All
start.
right, deception. I think it might be deception.
That is a 6 minus 1.
God.
Yep, total poison.
So it feels like just off the top of me dome, speaking to you two, it feels like you're good at lying and you're really good at fucking up his lies. So maybe the next time you try to do something like this, you want to game it a little bit better. But no, fuck off. And the dragon looks at you and goes, "I have kids. I lost my kids. I came in here looking for my kids, and no one will."
Concern it. That's it. And then a feeling comes over me.
Oh, boy.
And I hear words in my head, and my eyes roll back, and my hands slam into the ground. This is kicking off the episode with a bang, guys. I'm sorry, but I can't think of anything else to do to stop these people.
That's good.
I cast Thunder Wave.
Whoa.
A wave of thunderous force sweeps out from you. Each creature in a 15-foot cube, because that's the crowd,
Yeah.
because I'm in the middle of the crowd,
Yeah.
must... Okay.
Wait, are you trying to kill everybody?
No, I'm trying to knock them away. Although they do take a lot of damage. Okay, maybe this was like they're going to take 2d8 damage. I would assume that would kill everybody. In the crowd.
Not necessarily.
And it pushes everyone away 10 feet away.
Okay.
Okay. All right, fuck it. I'm doing
That's
it.
fine.
I don't understand my powers yet. Okay.
That's fair.
So I cast Thunder Wave, and so basically everyone in the crowd has to make a saving throw, or they take 2d8 thunder damage, and they get shoved 10 feet away.
That's
Is this
me too.
mitigated by the condoms on your hands?
I pulled the condoms. I flipped the condoms.
That's how you know shit's getting real.
No, I think maybe they just blast off when I do it, and they weren't going to help in any way, shape, or form.
like a child walking by just gets a condom in the face.
Yeah.
Oh God!
With a horribly wet slap, 10 condoms. The first thing that hits the crowd is 10 condoms. The second thing that hits is pure biological lightning that hits all of them, because I'm just rolling for them.
Should
as a
I
group.
save as
in
well?
the condoms? Is that what we're calling it now?
What?
Biological lightning?
That's a good brand name, I gotta say.
That's pretty good.
Oh, no, it's from the...
From his hands.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
From his fingers.
But if you want to start a brand of condoms called Biological Lightning,
No, I
then-
want to start a brand of semen called biological.
In your local freezer section. So yeah, they get hit with the lightning, and it blasts the crowd basically not apart in terms of them dying, but like the crowd just scatters and sort of tumbles backward and hits the ground. And the guy with the wart looks up at you and goes, "Whoa, what are you?"
I don't know.
Yeah, who's lying now, mister? I'm Daryl Wilson, and this is Henry Oak. Like I said, his licks are twice as poisonous as his lightning is. Sparky. So
That's distinctly
I
not
do
what
want
you
to say,
said.
did Daryl make a saving throw to avoid my lightning blast?
or was I like behind him?
I assumed you were behind him.
Yeah, I when I saw you pull those condoms off, I definitely
You knew that shit
just
was
got
going
behind
down.
you.
Okay, sure.
Okay, so yeah, they run and they scatter. And the fairy dragon looks up at you and goes, "Oh, thank you so much. Wow."
I step in front of Henry and say, "You're welcome." And I pick up how big is this dragon?
You pick him up?
Yeah, how big is he?
He's like hip height, so he's like a
Okay, I like help
six-year-old.
him up because I'm assuming he's kind of like beat down on the ground.
Yeah. Thanks so much. Thanks. Oh. Yeah, I guess I'll be on my way then. Thanks for saving me. I don't know what you did that for, but that was nice of you.
Well, wait 1 second there. You said you're from a little town called Waterdeep.
No, they said you were from Waterdeep.
Yes, that's what I meant. I'm from Waterdeep. Where are you from there? Well, but I'm Darryl Wilson, by the way. And I put my hand out.
He looks at your hand, not quite knowing what to.
Just put your hand out too, little buddy.
He puts the same hand, like the wrong side's hand out.
I smile and I switch hands. I don't ask him to do it. I switch hands.
He switches with you.
And I shake his hand. I grab his hand with both my hands.
Oh, okay.
And I shake it. I said, "This is how we say hello where we're from."
Waterdeep?
Waterdeep, exactly.
Okay.
Yeah.
I've never been to Waterdeep.
So what's your name?
Oh, my name is Gartok.
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 It's a nice name.
Yeah. Gartok.
So, Henry, you have any questions for Gartok?
Matt's in over his head instantly.
Here's what I'll say. One of you seems to be a very powerful warrior. Do you think you could help me find my children?
I stand tall when he says that. Like, thanks.
He's trying to look around you and make eye contact with Henry.
Gartok, I think maybe we can. We're actually looking for our children as well.
Oh, wow.
Were your kids taken by the Lance?
Oh, no. Not, my kids just ran.
Well, sure, we could, as fathers ourselves, we're forsworn to protect all children of all alignments, I guess.
Oh, man, is that how fatherhood works? I've been doing this wrong.
It's sort of like fathers, I think, have an obligation to all the children of whatever plane of existence they may be in. But yeah, perhaps if it aligns with our quest, we could help you on yours as well.
Oh, what's your quest?
We're trying to get our kids back.
Oh, where are you going?
We are, they said something about you being neutral evil.
Yeah, they did. That's a weird kind of racist thing that people around these parts tend to say. Humans primarily, if they see somebody they don't understand, they're he's evil. And then sometimes they get really specific about it. He's neutral or chaotic. It's kind of just your disposition.
It's like a bigotry disguised as science.
We
have a thing called phrenology in our past. It sounds similar.
It's very similar. They don't.
Well, you
like
wouldn't
dragons.
know that it's similar because
I'm just agreeing with you. That's just how conversations work.
Well, why don't we go introduce our friend Gartok here to the rest of the boys back at the inn?
Or they're not. I mean, they're just standing in the street. What did Ron think? Hey, Ron!
Yeah.
Ron, this is Gartok. He's going to come with us on our journey.
I'm Gartok.
Okay, hey, Gartok.
I'm just coming to him like, what the fuck is that?
Hey, Gartok, do you know a good place to sleep around here? Our buddy Glenn there, he's mighty hurt. Is there a place we can recover? Maybe we can all talk. Maybe find a way to get all of our kids back.
Oh yeah. There's the Wispy Woods Inn to the north over there. We could probably. I mean, you could go in. I can't.
Why not?
The town does not like me. I don't think they'll let me stay.
Why were you invisible?
Because that's a defense mechanism.
So, buddy, just turn invisible. We'll bring you right in.
That's a really good idea. Okay, yeah, I'll do that.
All right, cool. So I pick him up. I don't know how big he is. Even if he doesn't want me to, I pick him up because he just thinks he feels like a dog to me. So I just pick him up, and I'm like, "Hey guys, let's go to this inn. We got invisible dragon. How rad is this?"
Okay, you walk in holding an invisible dog, and we'll be right behind you. Let's go.
All right, he turns invisible. Okay, so you enter the Wispy Woods Inn, and it is pretty sleepy. There's a drunk guy passed out in the corner. There's a couple people playing what seems to be some sort of version of cards, and a woman with a bandana behind the bar just sort of wiping it down with not even a towel, just her hand, just kind of like doing it idly to waste her time.
Gartok, I whisper to Gartok.
Yeah, what's up?
Is there perhaps like a review system for the inns in this town? And if so, if that review system had like a way of grading places, like say by a series of stars, like
Celestial objects, perhaps.
Celestial objects. How many stars out of 5 stars do you think this establishment would get?
I mean, if I'm looking at this, there's no one dead and no one screaming. And it's quiet. So I'd probably say this looks to be a 4 celestial bodies establishment.
Okay. Do you think they take discover?
Like the act of
Do you have
learning
any-
something? I don't think they trade in like knowledge.
Okay.
There are some hotels that do.
Gartok, this is going to sound like a weird question because we totally know the answer. But just as a refresher, what do you use for money here? It's just a little quiz.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll play along.
Yeah, what's
this
money?
Is fun. We're having fun.
Yeah, what's
Are
money?
we in the inn right now?
Yeah, we're
Yeah,
in the end. We're talking right here in the threshold.
The bartender is looking at you very quizzically.
I kind of turn my back to the bartender so he can't see him, just like whispering. So, like, money, what is it?
So she sort of shakes her head, goes back to wiping the bar with her hand. She licks her hand and goes back to wiping the bar. I mean, there's copper, there's silver, there's gold, precious metals. Some places work on the barter system, depending on, not this place because this is fairly podunk, but some places operate on information or secret exchange or knowledge exchange or experience exchange. Not in terms of like out of character. Not in terms of experience points, but like I'll give you a new experience.
Like music, maybe?
Yeah, some places, probably not this place. I don't know. I haven't spent very long here.
Do we have money?
You have whatever American money you have on you.
Oh, okay.
Hey, Ron, I'm holding this dragon.
Yeah.
You want to go and see if you can get us a room?
This seems like a job for Ron, I gotta say. I'm no good when it comes to charming.
Wheeling and dealing.
They do
And-
call me Ron the Room Getter. Yeah, I'm gonna go up to the is there a front desk here?
I mean, there's the girl in the bar.
The bar. Actually,
There's also a staircase leading up to what seems to be rooms.
I want to talk to the girl at the bar. I want to roll and see if I can sense how lonely she is.
Okay. Okay.
The look in her eyes, I feel as though I've seen it before.
Roll investigation.
This is a 6.
All you see is your own misery reflected back at you. And she begins to go like, "Are you okay, love?"
You miss every shot you don't take, baby.
I ask her if I can make her a drink.
You won't make me a drink.
Yeah, I used to make all my dad's drinks.
Interesting tact.
You've had a few already, haven't you?
No, it's just that I'm so used to making drinks for other people.
Why don't you go ahead and roll persuasion?
8.
I
can see you're still on the fence
I
about
feel
it.
like that's not really how this works.
Daryl Wilson.
Do you want a drink? I'll get you a drink.
Daryl Wilson is totally getting what Ron's trying to throw down, and I take my last of the 6-pack of my pale ale, and I slowly slip it to Ron, like from behind, like giving her a drink that he can pass on.
In front of the bar.
Yeah, I'm trying to hand you my pale ale.
And then Ron's like, "Yeah, you have a bar, but do you have this bottle of pale ale?"
Oh, you want me to buy? Oh, you're a brewer.
Yeah. Can I roll persuasion again?
Yeah, go ahead. It's a new lie, so yeah.
13.
Okay. Generally, the way we go about this is you pop the top off, you take a drink, so it's not poison, and then I'll take a drink, and then we'll sort of see.
Okay. I wink at Daryl
I'm very excited to see if they like it.
It's not poison, right? So, I don't know that it's a twist off,
It is.
and I
Just chunk it.
I struggle with like keychains and then try to do the thing with like my teeth and stuff. I'm in a great deal of pain by the time I finally get this beer open.
Bartenders, I think it's a twist off.
No. I've drank these before, sweetheart. I know. It's the gentleman's job to open the beer for the woman. Could never possibly twist it off by herself. All right, so I got this bad boy open. Actually, Daryl, could you open this? I would ask her, but I don't.
Yeah, of course. I slowly pass the imaginary dragon to Henry. I try to stretch like it's really nothing going on.
I forget that the dragon is there, and I'm like, what are you doing? And I go, oh, the dragon! And then I grab the imaginary
Dragon? What? Where?
No, nothing. It's just a.
We've been dragging our feet and getting you these drink. Here you go.
Roll persuasion with advantage, because that was a good pun.
2 plus 12.
Okay, you're fine.
Okay. Yeah, here, let me just twist this off for you. This is actually the best beer in Waterdeep. And I twist it off and I...
Oh, it's a twist off.
Yeah.
man, you brewski brewers, just like I am. I'm a brewer. I take a sip and then it tastes bad to me because I don't even like Bud Light. Ron can't even handle regular beer. But then I'm like, ooh, that's a good brew.
Yeah.
Okay, so you pass her and she takes a swig. So you're going to roll. This is a big moment because we're going to determine how good your beer is for the people
shit.
of the D&D realms.
Holy shit.
So you're going to have to roll. When it says you can like brew stuff on your character sheet, does it say like you get a plus to like, blah, 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 like what does that mean?
I just have a brewer's supply. So I feel like that would be
Just like assorted yeasts.
maybe medicine would be closest, like
let's,
mixing.
Let's roll medicine. Remember, you have inspiration.
I am going to use my inspiration. I was inspired. That's a 15 plus 1, so 16, and it will keep that 16.
Okay. So she goes, this is pretty bloody good. This is not bad. How much can you sell?
Let me look, Daryl. I know you don't know that much about brewing, but if you just had to guess how much.
Oh, we could. We got a whole bunch of barrels.
Dad huddle,
back-
dad huddle, dad huddle.
Oh,
One
okay.
second, we got to do a little brew huddle here and talk. We'll be right back.
Okay.
Brew Bros, here's what I'm thinking. We've got a whole mess of beer coming in tomorrow. We'll give her a good rate on it in exchange if she lets us stay the night.
From where? Where are we getting the
From
beer?
Waterdeep, where we're definitely from.
It's a good idea.
Oh yeah. Okay. All right. No,
all right.
I can do this.
Close the deal there, Ron.
Okay, hands in the middle, everybody.
Hands in the middle. Well, no, you're holding the dragon, so you can't put your hand. And
Shit, that's right.
Ron, why don't we just shake hands?
Go for it. Come on, Ron. Close it. Close
Okay,
the deal,
I'm
Ron.
gonna shake. Wow.
All right.
Wow. I feel like something's changed within me too.
Good. Let's do it.
Listen, sweetheart. We got a whole load of beer. You ain't never seen beer like this before. Tomorrow, you're gonna drown in beer.
So a number of barrels would be lovely if you could give me.
15 barrels.
That is so many barrels. Fantastic. Fantastic. What's your asking price?
Where is... Okay, can we do another dad huddle? Just real quick.
Well, one sec. We'll get right to you. We got another shipment to another.
Yeah, these shipments are popping off.
All right, dad huddle, dad huddle. Guard talk, how much is like a barrel of beer around here?
A barrel of beer would probably be around 8 silver.
8 silver. Okay, someone else. What is 8 times 15?
Well, let's
Luckily,
give it a good
I'm
deal.
gonna burn some of the battery time on my cell phone as I pull out this magical device in the corner, this self-illuminating device, and I tap into my calculator. 8 times 15, 120.
Roll a d20. If you get anything other than a 1, you're good on battery.
Okay, 4.
Okay, so what we're going to do is every time you use your phone, you're going to roll, and the number is going to get higher in terms of like 2 or lower.
Perfect.
Look, I think since it is, I think it's pretty damn good beer. We should at least say probably 10 a barrel. I think is fair for my beer.
Okay, that's fine. Yeah. This
Yeah.
beer that doesn't exist that we're ripping this lady off. Yeah, let's say 10.
I don't think we should say 10. I think we should probably go on the low end a little bit and try and get a room because I'd like.
Yeah, but she's not going to buy it. She tasted that beer. She knew that beer was
She knows
amazing.
that.
If we give it a low price, she's going to be like, well, that's not true because this beer, she probably thinks it's twice as much as normal.
Oh, that sounds like a good business decision, Daryl.
Yeah.
She might also think you guys are really bad negotiators because
okay.
you've had 2 huddles in a while. Like you could make her feel like she's getting one over on you or
You're
something.
right. This is taking a while. Ron, just do eight a
Ron, it's your call.
yeah, 8 a barrel. Just say 8 a barrel.
I'll say,
It's your call, Ron.
We're gonna give you the Daryl Barrel special. That's 8 a barrel.
8 a barrel. Very fair. Very fair. Well, obviously I'm not going to pay you until it's here. So
Oh, that's a problem.
Part of the Daryl Barrel special is that you give it to Daryl before he gives you the barrel.
I'll give you an advance of
yeah.
2 silver if you want.
How about 5?
How about 3?
How about the room? Oh, how about yes, 3 and the room.
You got yourself a deal.
Woo! Guys, we did it. I mean,
Why did you say that? That's an odd thing to say after a business deal.
A little strange story. Ron here is a new member.
I never would have thought
Yeah,
that.
a new member. So this was actually his first sales pitch.
Oh, congratulations, Ron.
So
it wasn't my first sales pitch. I'm a businessman, lifelong businessman, entrepreneur. Swipe right, sweetheart.
So she like with her hand swipes right on the bar, like swipes to the right direction.
No, don't worry about that. I'm just really glad to be doing business with you.
Yeah, no problem. So she
Seriously.
yeah, no, yeah. Are you all right?
Where's the room?
So she reaches into her apron and pulls out a bronze key, throws it on the table. The key has the number 7 on it. and also throws out 2 very dirty, sort of greasy silver coins that she like slides across the bar at you, and they slide a little bit too easily, and there's like a liquid trail behind them.
We're saying 3 though.
Oh, 3, sorry.
All right. Well, let's go to the room.
Okay, yeah, let's go check out this room at the inn.
Okay. Basically, you go up to your room, and it's a normal ass, but not great tavern inn room. There's 2 beds. Who's sleeping with who?
I can be persuaded.
Someone might have seen that Daryl and I were married, so we should probably share the same bed.
I think that Ron will sleep in the bathtub where water will blend in with his tears of loneliness, assuming that this also has a bathroom in it.
It does now.
Yeah, welcome to MVC Suites.
All right. Well, this is a hell of a day so far, everybody.
Yep, I guess we should hit the hay, go to Neverwinter in the morning.
Well, I like where your head's at, Henry. 2 questions. Gartok, if you want to chime in, that's good too. Where is Neverwinter? And 2, we did promise a lot of beer to this lady downstairs. So maybe we got to leave a little early and get out of here.
Sure.
But it would be nice to know what we're up to.
Well, vis-a-vis my whole thing with my children being gone, that's actually on the road to Neverwinter, so that's good to know. So it's to the north. It's to the north across the mountains. But yeah, we should probably leave early, I assume. You didn't tell her when the beer would be coming in, though. So
Is she expecting like a homebrew situation or?
Unclear.
She's expecting professional, incredibly tasting pale ale with a nice foamy top. like she just had.
What floor are we on? Are we on the second floor?
We're on the second floor.
Okay, maybe we could sneak out the old window. I've got some rope. Maybe we just peace out of here. Like, once we've had a little rest, we just move on down the road.
All right.
Why can't we just walk out through the front?
I guess we could. I feel
Our
like she would be
dragon-
suspicious if all of us left
At the same
at
time.
the same time with all of our stuff.
Dining and dashing, as it were. Yeah. I think I like the rope idea. I like the let's all take a rest and then let's sneak out here, crack of dawn, and make our way over to Neverwinter.
Sounds like a plan. And Gartok, before we go to bed, you might have noticed that we're not exactly from around here. But
yeah, Waterdeep. You said Waterdeep.
Oh yeah. All right. So none of this is suspicious to you at all.
I mean, I've never been to Waterdeep. I've heard people are weird there.
We are, and this is weird. So
The rumors are true.
We you help us find our way to Neverwinter, and we'll help you find your kids as well, right?
That sounds like a great deal.
All
Yeah,
right.
absolutely.
Let's go to bed then.
Oh, his kids are missing? All right. All right, good night. Good night, guys.
Dungeons and Daddies is brought to you this week by KiwiCo, mate.